Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the live stream where we review the watch list and then we trade the market open every day. I hope everyone had a great yesterday, great evening. I know I shaved, and I kind of feel weird. I'm not even sure who this is. I was gonna just trim it, but I had a little bit of a shaving accident, and I realized I don't really have the best shaving tools, so maybe I'll talk about it later. But I don't know. I hope you guys aren't horrified and you will not unsubscribe. Anyway, guys, today is the 9th. So what is that? Thursday, which means second to last trading day of the week. It is still January, obviously, and it's 9:17 a.m. The market opens at 9:30, which means we got another 13 minutes till the market opens. We'll be trading for about 30 minutes, like always, after the opening bell. So this whole thing should be about 45 minutes long, and then we're gonna wrap up. So check the video description below if you guys have any questions. There's some FAQs in there. Let's get to the watch list. What do we got here? So we are checking out right now FCEL. It's not on the watch list, but I was just kind of watching it because it was on our scanner. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on it. There's so many things just on the scanner today. It was kind of crazy just going through it all. I just reran the scanner and it looks like there's even more stuff popping up. So we'll see. Maybe I'll throw something else on it. I think, what is this? INPX is back at it again. I'm just going to throw that on there. INPX. INPX has been such a wild one lately. Anything else up here that's really high? 9.4, 8.7, 6.5. Wait, this 8.2 isn't there. What is that? EOLS. Some of these stocks that have just higher dollar volume is kind of what you want to be looking at. But you guys should already know that. Yeah, this looks pretty nice actually as well. 50% run up here. Wow, what is that? Oh, this was already on our scanner. You know what? I was like, wait, this looks so familiar. I did already look at that one. I like where it's at. I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it. 14 million market cap. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. 5.5 million shares outstanding. Perfect stuff. Morning, Valentine. Let's see. Let's just go through exactly what I highlight here. I'm going to highlight this one as well because this one's really interesting. And then I quickly want to highlight the other ones we just added, EOLS, or at least quickly look at them. Nothing I'm crazy about. Decent gapper. Kind of not really in the price range or the market cap. That's ideal. What was the other one we just marked? Was it APTO? I think it was. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Not really interested. Okay. CHS, first thing. Again, this one's a little big on our market cap. 433 million market cap, a little big. 109 million float. I don't know, guys. That's pretty high. That's basically a mid cap. We'll see. It's a Chico's. You guys probably know this if you're in the US. It's a clothing store. So it's a US apparel company. It's gapping up 28%. It raised its quarterly 4 outlook. So that's always really good. If you see a company changing their outlooks, it really does affect how those companies play out for the short and long term a little bit. More so the short term, their stock price adjusts fairly quickly. And then I would say for the next few weeks, it kind of, finds its common ground. But I feel like that first day or two is like automatically corrected. So big news there. I'm not sure how much this thing's going to run today. It's already been, kind of going up. I had this last really big rally and then, pulled back here. So now it ran past $5 pre-market. So I think $5 is going to be big support. It did not. It ran past 4. That was a little confusion. So now it ran past 4, almost hit 5, pulled back to 4. So 4 is going to be the big support level. My bad about that. I just looked at the numbers wrong, I guess. So pretty big move. I wouldn't be surprised if it tried to touch 4, maybe pre-market or something like that, and then found some support in there and then continued rallying, especially maybe after the opening bell. This could be a great spot for a limit order actually. We still got 9 minutes. We have plenty of time. Let's see what we want to talk about. SNCA, the next thing on our watch list. 6 million market cap, 3 million float. Biotech USA company gapping up 30%. This is kind of the epitome of what we typically look for. I mean, this is Small market cap, small, tiny float. The price range is really nice, above $1. Everything's looking really, really good. Had some reverse splits, so relatively shady enough for us to trade it. Big high, big resistance here, probably at 2.25, and we are again, $2 was the high this morning. Just gonna go ahead and mark that area as well. The only problem I have with this one is I have yet to find any news. I don't know why it's gapping up. I was looking on Finviz. I was looking on just the TD Ameritrade's news feed. Maybe let me just check out Yahoo News or something. Yahoo or Google maybe. This has really been like the last quarter and this quarter has really been the biotech season. Company financials, profile, historical data, statistics. Wow, I have not used Yahoo Finance in a really long time. No news, no press releases. Why is it going up? Why is it up 20%? Maybe I'm gonna check the otcmarkets.com. I sometimes like this website for looking into companies' financials and news and stuff. I feel like they do a really good job at reporting. Okay, no, nothing here either. All right, well, maybe some news is gonna start dripping on the feed later today. Isaac says I look so different. I feel like I look different. I feel like I feel different. I wanted to shave like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know. I just didn't. I got carried away. I got distracted. So yeah, I don't know. SNCA, we might trade it. Let's see how it moves. I think this thing has explosive potential. If we get over $2, this thing can really, really rally. Not too much resistance ahead till about maybe 350. Create an alert above. I'm just gonna go and put an alert here. I think today we're just gonna see what's moving and maybe trade what's hot. We'll use the other scanner as well once the market opens. PECK is the last thing I want to talk about. Or no, that's actually not true. That's the one we were just looking at, which also is looking really, really good. The last one on our top three is AGTC, 75 million market cap, 15 million float. It's a biotech, a US biotech, gapping up 70%. Now this one actually does have some pretty good news. Its early stage eye therapy data is really positive. 6-month data for ongoing clinical phase trial, 1 out of 2 phases. So, it's early phase, but that's, still gapping up 70%. So this is really, really good. Plus 6-month trial seems pretty long. I don't know. Maybe it's not in that industry or that exact trial that they're doing, but, it sounds like that data should be relatively good. So this thing, might be rallying pretty substantially. So I think this is the one I was confused about earlier with CHS. This one's well above $5, which was the former top. And what was that peak? That's 775. So yeah, this thing just ran. Let's go ahead and identify some key support in this area very quickly. So $5 for sure, definitely some big support down there. Kind of again down here though, I just want to kind of put this, it's a little hard probably for you to see, it's even hard for me to see, 4.3. And then again, now that it's above, it hit kind of that 7 area. I think that 7.5 area seems like just giant resistance over there. So let's see how far this thing pulls back today. Really, really interesting. So big support down here. Probably 5.5 is going to be major support. I don't know. This thing might pull back in the morning. There's also a few other things I want to quickly touch base on. So we got, our margin account is 100% frozen. Apparently yesterday we did one too many trades, and I had a feeling we did. I had a feeling. I was like, wait, I think I'm over the 3 trade limit, but I didn't really look into it. And then this morning I go on my accounts and it's like kablam, like I got the email. I'll show you guys the email. It's quite funny. I'll probably do that in the recap video because we don't have that much time anymore. We only have 3 minutes left. which is fine. It's actually not that bad. And I learned that if you reach this $25,000, or if you hit the pattern day trader rule and your account gets flagged, which means you make more than 3 day trades in a 5-day rolling period, first your account gets frozen, but there's a 3 strike rule, and that's what I just learned in a 12-month rolling period. So I can get my account reactivated, and actually I'm going to do that. It should be reactivated today, and then I'm going to move the money out of it into my new cash account, which is right now open. Let's go here, cash, AW cash. We added $2,000 to this account from our Roth IRA. We kind of had to move some money around, and but it's all the original $4,000 funds, which is now about $4,800. I'll talk about it a little bit more in the recap video. I kind of want to organize how I'm going to kind of present all this information. Just know we had some pretty interesting things that happened to us this morning and last night. Isaac, what if I just had my twin filling in for me today, so I could just, totally chill today, and then tomorrow you're gonna get the other Alex back? That could also be the case. Is anyone else amazed that the market shot up so much like they did yesterday? I was kind of, I was blown away. I mean, they pulled back pretty hard in the afternoon, but wow, they all closed around, over 0.5%, clean over 1% near the highs. So big day yesterday for the indexes, and yeah, just kind of mind blowing, honestly. What do you mean it sounds too much? Just to like reach the $25,000 to get your account up there? Or what are you saying? But yeah, I mean, it's a bit annoying for sure, but it's a weird rule. It doesn't totally make sense, but that's what we're dealing with. So we got another 46 seconds till the market opens. Got to stay calm, but if we see some gappers, we're definitely gonna just jump on them. I'm gonna get the scanner ready. Let's load our aftermarket open scanner. This one should probably have nothing on it right now, but it will populate later. So this, I want to put this on my second screen in the future, because right now it's kind of annoying to have to constantly switch back to it. I would like to have kind of those 2 additional screens. What's up? Soar. All right, guys, 5 seconds till the market opens. Deep breaths. FCL selling off. I wouldn't be surprised if today was a big crash forward, but just looking at the run up it's had has been quite impressive. But if it gets past 2.4, 2.5, holds this area, and then it could possibly break 3 with some vengeance. Yeah, unless you have a cash account. With a cash account, you can do whatever you want. There's just a 2-day settling period for your cash. AGTC, the top one on our watch list, has been flying. So big dollar volume. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it goes green. Right now, it's definitely struggling, and I would not be buying it yet. But if it breaks over 6.75, we might have a nice little runner. Check out that gap, by the way, on the daily chart. Thing is out there. It's the biggest dollar volume on our watch list. VBIV as well, making some really nice moves. having some difficulty holding that gap. Has some new news about it I have not checked out yet. This is one of those rare times you don't have anything over maybe like 50, 100% on our watch list. Typically we have something that's, flying. I'm gonna put an alert on this one, see if it creates an alert, goes above. So AGTC is really the main volume here, the main player. I'm going to quickly check out our scanner so we see. Yep, so this one, opening market, AGTC, VBIV, everything we're looking at already, DBVT, that's just kind of a mouthful, DBVT. Let's go ahead and check out this one. 13, a little bit out of our ideal price range, plus 1.2 billion market cap. That's not really what we want to be trading. Upgraded. Trial results, positive analysis trial results. Allergy, peanut allergy trial results. Okay, so this is probably just some profit taking then. No, you can't short with a cash account. And that's just standard across the board. You need a margin account to short. But we don't short much anyway with our strategies, so it's fine. Let's keep an eye here if something starts moving higher. Everything's kind of selling off again. I don't know what it's been these last few days. I've been just kind of running into stuff, selling off. Okay, here we go. ONCY. Pulling up a little bit. Ah, what was that? Having a bit of a pullback now. Ooh. My mouse just died. 1 second. Well, that's a bit of a problem. 1 second. Thought I had a charger here, but I don't. My mouse just died. All right, I have to use my laptop, which is not as convenient, but it's totally doable. Can't believe that just happened. Yeah, I like ONCY, really nice. Check out this first pullback. Percentage wise though, it's just, it's not the biggest mover. I think that's the only thing to really kind of keep in mind. Even if you had perfect entry and perfect exit just now, it's only about 4% move. That kind of puts me a little bit on edge with this one, but it is one of those stocks that, throughout the day could just, keep flying. It has already ran up quite a bit actually though. So it's a bit overextended. It's not a new runner. Wow, that's weird. Almost everything we're looking at is kind of pulling back right now. Let's go back to the scanner, see if there's something new running. VSTM, we were checking out that one yesterday. pull it up. So this one really nice, big volume gap in the morning, and here it starts pulling up. This is about a 7% move, nothing too crazy, but still kind of interesting. Looking like it's seeing some support here at about 1.9. Big resistance right now, but if it breaks past the 2, this thing could just keep on going. Just gonna put an alert on it for now. Benny Bear, what's good? SCYX. Check that out. This one might start bouncing here in a second. Boom, there's that first crack. Not too overextended yet on this one either. It's having some difficulties holding this area. That first pullback happened quite quick. That would have been maybe the one. I don't think we would have got it though. This could also be a really nice bounce off of 1.9. Remember, AGTC is the one with the biggest news, biggest gapper, 70%, biggest dollar volume. Here we go, moving higher now. $7.5 is going to be the big resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if today it tried to hit that, especially in the morning. I'll quickly pull up SCYX. Just keep in mind, Benny Bear, this thing has very little dollar volume. Doesn't mean it's a bad pick. Just, you know, it's a slow mover. 7% though, not too bad. Yeah, nice move, Dog. Really nice pop. I was thinking that this support zone would probably be a really solid entry. I probably should have been a little bit more aggressive on that as well. If we wanted to trade this one, I would probably need about, for a clean 1,000. Oops, did I just put an 800? Let's say 180. A little bit less than that, maybe even 140 or 150. Yeah. Trying to push higher here. Pretty clean move so far from the 6.4, 6.5 area. Ah, yes, I remember that. Yeah, you called that out. Pixie from yesterday is slowly going down. My. Can we get a second pop here to the upside? That's the big question. Remember, guys, this one, 125 million market cap, 18 million shares outstanding. Definitely the room for massive rally. Massive rallies on this one. I wonder if we could break up here. It's going to be good, interesting, fun. We could have probably got an entry here, or we could buy the breakout on this one. Not sure if I'm going to buy the breakout. I probably won't. I would probably rather see this one break 7.5, maybe even 7.75 before an entry, and then buy on a significant pullback. Here we go, we're breaking up. 6.9, big resistance. Can we get through it? Looking a little weak. Oh, it's holding. I don't know if I would be entering it. Just, here we go. Boom, there we go. There's the big pop to the upside. ChemDoc, I think your trade just paid off really nicely. All right, we're approaching the 720 area. It's looking really strong. Nice. Check out the 5-minute chart. Always good to see potential entry points in the 5-minute. Kind of looks like right around here. 6.75 could be some good entries. I don't think really it's going to pull back that much, but still good to keep that in mind. Again, if we were trying to get an entry, I'd probably need about 140 shares. God, constantly moving these account sizes around is a real pain. This is the last time I want to be switching up my accounts. So I'm just happy we're out of the margin account, and I'm happy we're basically almost fully out of the Roth IRA account. Markets are all up super nice today as well. DBVT pulling back a little bit. That was the big mover that we kind of threw up on our scanner very quickly. I'm going to just quickly check out INPX, see what kind of damage this one's in. Oof, my God, yeah, that's just, this thing's been dropping for quite some time, huh? I missed how that one moved. That one was such a fun mover. I'm going to highlight VBIV as well. This one, selling off really strong though. I don't like stocks that just tend to just constantly sell off. Usually you don't see those things recovering. So looks like most of the interest is really on AGTC today. See if anything else is CTIC. Interesting. Some moves as well. ZYXI. I'm gonna check it out. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? ZYXI is also making some pretty good moves. I like how this one's running. Yeah, I see that. AGTC trying to get over 7. Right now just popped over 7. Looks really good. Looks like it's kind of having some troubles here though. On the 5-minute chart though, this does look like any really significant pullback seems to be a potentially really good entry. Just got to remember there's going to be probably a lot of sellers near these areas, the people that wanted to close their positions from before that didn't get the chance before. So we have to be able to bust through those sellers. And once we do, this thing could really take off. What's up, Sebastian? I see your comment in there. I don't even have a second charger for my mouse, so this thing is just like gonzo right now. Because my microphone is usually what I use, the same mini USB to charge it. I'm checking constantly on the watch list right here. If something starts moving, ideally above 20-30%, those are things that sometimes start slowly scrolling higher throughout the day and sometimes end over 100-200%. But right now we're not really seeing anything like that. I don't know what it's been this last few kind of week and a half. I just have not been finding these things breaking higher. Although, I see some other traders out there, but especially like Ross Cameron, he's killing it. He's such a legend to follow. but he's been doing this for like 10 years. So I got still some practice room. AGTC looking a little shaky right here in this area. I wouldn't be surprised if this tried to tap down for a moment. Boom, there goes tap. In the 75s area, that could be a phenomenal entry. I just don't totally feel comfortable with it. Let's see what we see here. If this thing pulls back any further, I could probably increase my position shares just a tad bit here. All right, all right. This could be the run to the upside. This could be the big move. Oh, or not. All right, it's pulling back. Not looking good. Maybe we can try to snag this one on a bigger pullback. This looks like another afternoon trading day for me. Well, not really afternoon, but second half of the trading day. Don't really know why, but you know, once we get one of those moves that we've been waiting for, we're gonna get it. We're gonna be ready for it. But until then, you know, there's no need to rush any of these trades. This kind of slowed down trading has been working for me anyway, so that's kind of a little testament to that. We're near the end of the gap and go strategy time period anyway, right around 10 o'clock. Having big sell-off right now. $6.5 looks like it's holding some really nice support. Probably AMD is a beast. That thing just is a train without a driver. It just keeps on going. 650 being cracked right now. Whoo! 69 buyers there, 71 buyers there. It looks like it held. Nope, maybe, I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. What I find a lot is these big gappers sometimes try to find lows before they keep running higher. They try to find that, you know, where is our support? And I wouldn't be surprised if this one's support was a little bit under $6. Hold. Yeah, 650 could definitely hold. I don't like how weak the bounce was. So typically I like to get out pretty quickly on these bounces when they don't hold. Let's see what happens here. Last little chance. I would have always good, yeah, that previous breakout spot. I like it a lot as well. It's just not bouncing very hard. And typically these bounces, these little support turnarounds, they only last for, I don't know, a couple minutes. And sometimes when the bounce is really weak, it means there's going to be a continuation of the bounce. I mean, there is no exact science, but just general feeling I get with some of these. All right, was able to hold that minute. It's a good sign. 57. $655. Oh, boom. There's the crack we were waiting for. Doesn't look like the crack had much momentum behind it. All right, maybe the momentum's still coming. This is where we get those, 10 minutes of pullback kind of phase. So big support at 622 for sure. I wonder if it's going to pull past that. Maybe into the high fives, there could be a turnaround point. I don't really see this thing going down to 5 or 550. The selling is definitely still in the room. Check out NTEC. This one's potentially turning around a little bit. One of the ones creeping higher, like I was talking about. You gotta, keep your eyes on these things that just start creeping out of nowhere land. 12% already. Nice little pullback here. Definitely would have not bought that pullback though. Let's see if we can break some of these former areas. Create alert at or above. I like AGTC. Something tells me we will trade it at one point today. I don't know when it's going to be though. So far, there's not like a clear setup to me. I think maybe that 6.5 would have been probably like a good entry, but then it didn't bounce very strong. I don't know. I think this thing's going to try to retest some of these former levels. Maybe 6, maybe 650. I mean 550, something like that. Yeah, it's hard to remember some of the tickers. I think I need to like make flashcards with tickers and be like, just like study charts and tickers and be like, this one CEI, when it did not break out and just completely pulled back. 555. Is VWAP going to be new resistance? I don't know. So again, not really my day in the morning. I guess it's going to continue the streak. Luckily though, we are on 4 green days streak, but that's just because we've been playing it so cautiously. We haven't got any of those nice, 20-30% breakout trades. Kind of missing a lot of those big moves. And I got to figure out maybe if I'm doing something wrong. ZYXI. I'm just going to check out this one again. ZYXI. Pulling back. It's quite an aggressive pullback, and then it had a little support here bounce. Yeah, also very weak. The problem with the support line bounces is they're never that strong. So you usually get like 5 to 10% at best. Is what I've noticed. Sometimes you'll get 30% or something like that if it's a really major one. But those are very rare. So you typically have to take your profits quite quickly on these. So if like, for example, this one, this is already at 4%. So we'll see what happens here. I think I might start growing my beard back out. Maybe like by the end of the challenge, I'll be a wizard. I just need to get maybe some tools to trim it up. My food was getting all in my mustache and it kept on getting on my table. It was a real problem, especially like when I live my normal life and I'm not on YouTube and like at dinner or something like that. It looked like a mess. I kind of felt like a mess too. All right, we're getting some bigger pullbacks now. Let's see. I think it's the time that we should all just take a little moment of silence, think about what we're going to do on the second half of the trading morning. Have a beer, maybe not yet. I know I'm going to lower my desk. I'm going to run to the restroom, fill up my water again. Yeah, I did. And it's not a bad idea. I like it. I like it both. For me, it's like I get my hair cut like every 3 months or 4 or 5 months, and I get it really short and then it grows out again. I'm kind of lazy with that. But then I also kind of enjoy both. It's like a seasonal hairdo in a way. So it's kind of fun. I don't know. That's for everyone else to decide. All right, guys, let's wrap it up here. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. We didn't get a gap and go this morning, unfortunately. I don't know what's been going on, but we have been getting some really nice second trading off the live stream. So I guess that's pretty cool. Plus today we had a lot of weird issues. I've been dealing with account issues all morning. I was on the phone with TD Ameritrade. I was on the support with them. I'm going to mention it in the recap. Then my mouse died. Completely worthless. So I was using my laptop mouse pad, which I don't like using. So all these little quirks. Yeah, me too. Where are the 300% movers? Where's INPX? I don't know. I that's what I'm waiting for as well. Watch out with AGTC. It looks like it's not done pulling back just yet. I might be wrong, but you know, just watch out with it. All right, guys, I will see you for the trading recap. I'll see you again for Friday. So we get to slay flying Friday. And yeah, that's it, guys. Stay safe. Make some awesome trades. Remember, this is a marathon. We will get to our $25,000. You will get to your $25,000. Just baby steps, a lot of baby steps. Till next time, guys, stay safe. Make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.